You know, I didn't get out of bed till noon today.
Bet you're better than I am, I tell you, because I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep maybe 1 hour the whole night last night, and I got up at 9 o'clock. Like I got out of bed at 9 o'clock, waiting by the window for
the
FedEx. For FedEx all day.
For Dad?
All day like this.
Yeah.
Where is he? Where is he? Where is he?
I get it. I get it. Huh. Guitar hack. Hey, man. Hey, Jeff. Hey, everybody. This is Johnny Beane, talking guitars and gear live. Thank you, YouTube, for telling me. October 5th, 2018. It's 5:09 p.m. out here in California. 8:09, where David Nesdahl is. Is that,
hey!
Is that Jason Wade?
It is.
Woo. Hey.
I snuck in.
Dude. Good to see you, man.
Yeah. Thank you.
What time is it, by the way? Where are you? What state?
Same, North Carolina. I'm the same time zone as David.
Oh, cool.
Oh, where in North Carolina are you?
Midland, North Carolina, which is about 20 miles east of Charlotte, North Carolina.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
My dad lives in the mountains. He lives in
Asheville. Oh,
Arden.
okay. Arden.
Asheville,
Mm-hmm.
Arden, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Wow. Awesome. Well, hey, welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome, man.
Thank you.
It's good to see you. I like that T-shirt. I wish
course.
mine doesn't say that, but that's cool. And you got some cool guitars there and stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got some stuff to show us.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Well, where do we start? Dave, who's over there?
Over there in the chat, we got David Stafford, Guitar Hack. Mr. Bruce, Blackie DH, EJ's Guitars, John BL 5150, Blank Palette 2, Nightbot is here, Frank Corcoran, Soda Pop, Blackie DH, Jeff Ripplinger, Old Man Dan, Thrash Metal and Fun Riffs, David Ennis. Who else we got? R2R3 Lock Nut. We have more. I'm sure we have more. Yeah. Frank C. 708. Bill Camporis. Hang on. Going through it all. John Parson.
Oh, from the John Parsons Project.
Yes. Michael Bishop is here.
Hey, Michael.
Pooh Ninja is here.
Hey, Pooh. Everybody.
Let's see.
That's all of them.
Is that all of it? Is that everyone?
That's everybody. That's in the
chat. Everybody.
We got 43 people. 43 people watching us.
And a goat. 43 people and a goat.
And?
Sounded all right to me. Blackie DH is here. Jason Wade is in the he's
Jason Wade is here.
He's both. He's here with both video and audio, video and typing. Typing? Do they do that anymore? Do people say typing anymore? Mm-hmm. Are you typing? Nick Horton is here. Michael James is here. The guitar swapper himself. I don't know. Michael James, man, how many Axis EX guitars do you have? Craig Guitarwannabee is here.
Hey now.
Brian Davis is here.
Wait, Axis EX?
Yeah.
How many?
He's like sold 4 of them already. It's so funny. It's got like he's had 4 of them for sale on Instagram in the last month.
Wow. You can sell stuff on Instagram?
And all of them are great. Like all of them look fantastic.
Uh-huh. Well, speaking of Instagram, Jason, are you on Instagram?
Yes, I am.
Cool. I know Dave is a recent Instagram is a recent addition to his what do you have, a flip phone?
No.
Anyway, Instagram has a brand new feature. I don't know if you guys saw it, where you can have you can scan, you can like show like a little what do you call it?
Q code.
Yeah, sort of. Sort of. So like instead of like if you go out somewhere and you're asking, well, I don't know if you guys ask strangers what their Insta is, you know, but a lot of people like to add people on Instagram, and it can get kind of weird because it's like, what's your Instagram? And they have to spell out their name, and usually it's a weird name, like a username with numbers and letters, and it's kind of weird. Maybe I shouldn't show this on here just in case. But anyway, there's a new feature now. Where is it? There's my messages. Oh, by the way, happy Thanksgiving to our Canadian friends.
Is it Canadian Thanksgiving?
I believe it is. I've got friends.
Is there really such thing?
I've got friends from Canada, and they're talking about Thanksgiving today.
Wow.
And yeah, I wish somebody happy Thanksgiving. They said thank you.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah, happy Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Anyway, it's called name tag. That's what it's called.
What do you have to scan their phone or something?
Yeah. Yeah. So what you do, can I show? Well, I guess I can show this. Why not? What you do is you show that, and what they do is they open up their Instagram, like the stories feature, like so it has the camera, and they just scan that. You click it, and it automatically adds to you know, following or followers or I don't know. Somebody try that. Somebody with Instagram, if we're not connected, try scanning what I just showed and see if that does anything. 54 people watching. I don't know how many. Maybe you should open that video back up, Dave.
Nope.
I don't know. Let us know in the chat how many of these do we have?
You don't know? You really don't know?
No, I never know. I never know. It doesn't tell me. You know, I don't have the actual video sitting there like that. But by the way, join the Discord. Jason, I'll let go.
Oh,
you know
wait.
which one it is? You got it?
Yep.
Johnny. Oh, whose was that?
Mine.
The last one. Yours is out of tune.
Jay sent me his.
Man. By the way, yeah, join our Discord server. We're up to 80 people in there. It's pretty cool. Although I would say 75 of them never log in. It's the same 5 people all the time. But that's good. Are you over there, Jason?
Yes. Actually, I posted some pictures today of the new guitar.
Oh, cool. Cool. Awesome.
He'll be showing us that in a little bit.
Cool. So I think we're waiting for another Jason. I think.
Is that Jay's real name?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he said that. I think.
That's what showed up on the ticket.
Or is it Kevin?
Kevin.
Maybe it's Bruce.
I think it's Kelvin.
So what? I guess so. We probably want to wait then, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna wait. We'll talk about other things until then.
Okay. Well, I have to get a refill, so I'll let you do that.
Follow Johnny Beane on Instagram because Nightbot says so.
Yes, please. And yeah, definitely try scanning that what I showed, that name tag, and see if that actually works over the video. That'd be very interesting.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, Dave, what did you end up doing today? Besides planting yourself in a chair waiting at the door.
Yes. I set up and played a guitar in it today. It took a while to set it up. But once it was in, it was great. It's just wonderful. And I'll show that in a little while.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, it was nail biting day all day, waiting for the FedEx guy.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna be honest with you. The last couple of ones that I've received I have them shipped to work, so I don't have to worry about not being here because most of them, as you know, require a signature.
Yeah.
So yeah. If they ship it to work, I'm at work and I can sign for it and I can just put it in the vehicle and come on home. But man, those boxes are tore up. I mean,
yeah, you ain't kidding.
It's scary. I'm just like, as soon as he drops it off and leaves, I'm just like, oh wow, what's going on with that thing? I hope it's all right.
Mm-hmm.
I've been lucky. None of them's been damaged as far as that goes. I mean, I thought that one had been damaged, but I cleaned it up and polished it real good and everything like that. And it was just evidently surface dust or scratch or something like that came out one way or the other.
Oh, okay,
it looks good now.
All right, well, cool. Old Man Dan says, Dave, I got my trem arm from my Wolfgang today. It hits the E adjuster. I guess he means the fine tuner. When screwing it in all the way. Any advice? Yes, screw down the high E fine tuner a little bit so that it just misses. And it's okay if it hits it as well. It's it's not going to hurt it if it does.
Mm-hmm. I have to burp. Oh, hang on.
Soda Pop asks if I saw George Lynch's Klondike guitar. I think I have. I think I've seen that before. You just want to take a bite out of it.
Uh-huh. What would you do for that guitar?
Would you cluck like a chicken?
Huh? What? I just saw something. Clayton James Hicks, 1998 Hicks. Today is Frankenstrat Friday. That's right, Clayton.
Yeah, I got one right there. Right down there. Right down there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So cool. So what guitar? What guitar are you talking about?
What do you mean?
The George Lynch.
It looks like a Klondike bar. It looks like a ice cream pop.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
I've seen it before in a photo.
Mm-hmm.
I think today is his wife's birthday.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Also, today on Facebook, I saw someone's ESP George Lynch collection.
Mm-hmm.
The guy's a drummer, and he's got like 50 of George's guitars. I don't remember his name, but he's got the most impressive collection I've ever seen. That's
Broken Chains, Jimmy Martin's friend. If I'm not mistaken, I believe that's the drummer in his band. The little, dad band that they've got going on down there in TKK.
That's insane. I spoke to him today. I spoke to Jimmy today. He was been under the weather for the past few days. So we hope him well. We hope he gets well better fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, get well soon, man.
Oh, and today is Carlos's birthday.
Yeah, and Rob Johnson. Happy birthday,
That's
Rob
right.
Johnson and Carlos.
A lot of birthdays today.
Everybody. This is a happy birthday section.
Oh, and Craig. It's his anniversary. Craig and his wife anniversary today.
Wow. Yeah.
Give him some shout outs.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Happy birthday, Ron. Yeah. Actually, Rob posted on Facebook today. Thanks for all the birthday greetings, wishes, And I said, happy birthday, Ron. I think I was the only one that said that. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome, Craig. Hope you guys have a great anniversary. So it's probably a great evening.
Mm-hmm.
Watching this. It's our anniversary, and we can go out, but after the show's over, we can't miss it.
Sounds good. Nick Horton says, "Hey Dave, I saw a video someone had a special stealth, I guess a EVH stealth special. Replace pickups with USA kind. Will it sound different? I don't think so. I think they're going to sound very very similar, if not the same. I think really those pickups are all the same.
Yeah. I think so too.
Speaking of, I've got the special and now I've got the standard, and I've played both of them today. And you're right. I mean, they're the same amp with the same settings, and they sound pretty much the same.
I honestly think what makes them sound different in a USA is the sound of the stainless steel frets, because they do sound different than the nickel silver. They just do. They're brighter. There's a glassier type sound. There's just something different about stainless steel. I wouldn't say one is worse than the other. They're both really pleasing. But I think when people say, well, they don't sound the same as the USA, it's because of the stainless steel frets. It's not because of the pickups.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The pickups, they're all the same. Same stuff, just assembled in different places.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Broken Chains, feel better, buddy. Feel better. We were just talking about you.
Yeah.
See you later, Brian.
Uh-oh.
Hey,
I made it. Holy shamoly.
Wow.
Poof.
Poof, I'm here. Hi, Jason. What's up, man?
What's going on, Jay?
Not much.
Surprise!
Look at those guitars behind you, man. Awesome.
Wow.
Well, we might have to get to your guitars in a minute because there's something else a little that I'm excited for on the docket that I think Dave might be holding.
No, we're gonna do Jason first. You're gonna
okay.
Jason's gonna show all of his guitars.
Oh my god!
And then his friends' guitars, and then
I want him to show his Jem guitar as well.
Yeah. Okay. Let's do it. I'm gonna get the chat up.
You get settled. Let me know when.
Go ahead. Start it up.
All right.
Let it rip. Let's do it. Okay, I'm good.
Okay. This is since my me getting into YouTube and stuff like that with you guys, finding you guys, learning, getting back into guitar and stuff like this. This is pretty much one of my first acquirers. It is a Wolfgang 2018 Wolfgang special that I'm trying to get where I can see the camera and everybody else can see it. It's got an ebony fretboard. And it's really nice. I like it. I really bonded with it. Now, I had spoke with Jay actually at one point. This is not the first one I got. The first one I got, the back of the neck had a really bad knot right in there, and I didn't like that. I'm just real particular about my stuff. So I sent it back, and they sent me this one, and I was satisfied with it as far as that goes. But it plays good and it sounds good.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
But that's that one.
I like that.
That's cool, man.
I could see how you would feel that way because I might be the same way. I mean, obviously it's just an aesthetic thing, but it's one of those things that you're constantly, that's what your eye is going to go to when you're looking down. It's always going to be drawn to that one spot.
The little bit of OCD I do have, I guess, it would have bugged the crap out of me.
Now with me, it wouldn't have bugged me because it's a beauty mark, number one. Number two, it's yours. If someone takes it, that's your way of saying, hey,
that's true.
It has that spot on it right there. And I mean, that stuff like that is always a plus as far as I'm concerned.
Okay.
But that's
good. That's logical. Yeah, absolutely.
Now he regrets sending it back. Way to go, Dave.
You got to get that one back now. But having a knot in the wood, I mean, in the body, it's like, You know, I think doesn't the original Frankenstein have knots in the body?
Sure. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You know, but as far as a knot in the neck, can
Not
that
in the neck.
can that can that affect the life of the neck of the wood? You know, make it less, make it softer or more bendable in that area or something.
I don't think so. I think it's ugly, but I don't think it would hurt the guitar.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you didn't really want me to show all of them, did you?
Oh yeah. Well, the 3 that you have with you.
Okay.
Need content.
wait, slower.
Yeah, we got 2 hours.
This is, you know how I feel like, right? I feel like Steve Anderson.
If you were Steve Anderson, you'd show your 5150 guitar.
Well, that I don't have.
The same photos.
Right.
Well, what's the serial number on those guitars?
I'm not saying.
Number 20?
Right. This one I just got actually yesterday, and I really didn't have time to play it until today.
Oh, okay. That was you.
Yeah.
That was you. Okay. That's right.
Yeah. So, but it's the Zillowverse. It's a standard, EVH standard, and it's a maple fretboard instead of an ebony. The only issue was they didn't send the tremolo bar with it, which is not a big deal because we got that worked out.
The tremolo bar was not in the case.
Right. Not in the box. Put it that way. The one that was half tore up, but
it's not there.
This is pretty cool,
Johnny. Let's not start this. Okay?
Yeah. The back of this one, the standards have the belly cut.
Mm-hmm.
So that and I like that. I liked it a lot. And this is even better. I do like the arm contour. That is very, very ergonomic and comfortable when you're playing it, as far as that goes.
I'm with you.
See, now, if you would have seen me 6 months ago, you'd notice that I have a belly cut too.
That's something I noticed this morning. I didn't notice it last night, but this morning.
Look at that flame.
Yeah, on a standard.
Wow.
That's pretty cool.
Dang.
Mm-hmm.
I've never seen a flame like that on a standard.
Yeah. I mean, and you can barely see it because of the lighting in the room, but it goes all the way up the neck. I was like, wow. I lucked up on that one. Yeah,
I was telling him that that's a mistake. They don't usually come on those guitars. That's a nice mistake.
Mm-hmm.
So before you show your gem, Jason, now the differences between the standard and the special, as far as the feel of the necks, and I know they're different fretboards, so that's going to feel a little different. But I mean, are they noticeable? Like noticeably the same? You can tell it's an EVH neck, or do they feel different?
No, I can tell it's an EVH neck. I mean, it feels, playing the special so much before I got that standard, I can tell that it's an EVH. I mean, and it fits my hand comfortably, and that's why I wanted another one, because I like that one so much. I mean, that pretty much has trumped everything I've bought here in the last several months, as far as that goes.
Well, here's what's going to be going on there.
All right.
Oh, I didn't put the bar in the box. I'm joking.
Wait, it's here. Isn't it a jack in a box? Yeah. A bar in a box, jack in a box.
Well, I threw some other stuff in here for you, Jason.
Okay.
I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to show you on the show, but you'll open it and find out that nothing else is in there. It's just air.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, I appreciate it.
Yep.
I will show you this one before I show you the gem, if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah.
While we're waiting for him to come back, Jay. Oh.
Yeah, make sure you send that white one.
Oh, you're getting You're getting 2 white ones and 2 purple ones.
Yes. I'm so excited.
Oh, and some of these.
Yes. So now I can finally get the real deal Holyfield on this thing.
Is that the leather or the nylon?
Leather.
Gotcha. All right, this one, is something that I really always wanted. It's a PRS, and back when I was married several years ago, I almost traded a Volkswagen van at McFadden Music for a custom 22 PRS.
Not right.
Yeah, I mean, I wanted it bad. But anyway, so this is a PRS SE. So it's an affordable PRS per se, but it's a really nice one. I mean, it's the 20 custom 22, and it's the F hole, and it's got a really cool top on it. I mean, it's, what would you call that?
That's quilt, yeah.
Yeah, quilt top. Mm-hmm.
Very
pretty. And it's got the birds and everything, so on and so forth. And it's really super light. I mean, super light. And it sounds all right. I mean, as far as that goes.
Volkswagen.
Oh, speaking of, I gave it to my brother because he was in the Marines. And he came out of the Marines out of boot camp for Parris Island. And he didn't have a vehicle before they deployed him to Hawaii. Out of all the people that graduate from Parris Island in that class, he was one of two that got chose to do his service in Hawaii. And I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Well,
but anyway,
shouldn't you have given them the Ferrari for that?
Yeah. But he didn't have anything to drive, and it was an extra vehicle at the time. So I gave it to him. But I told him, I was like, listen, I said, you know, if you ever get to where you don't need it, just give it back.
Because I want that guitar still. Yeah,
exactly. And 2 months later, he shows up on a Gixxer.
A what?
A Gixxer, a Suzuki GSXR or whatever you call them, 750. And I'm like, oh, you got your bike? He said, yeah, I traded that van. I'm like, I'm like,
well, that's okay, because now he's going to have to give you that motorcycle.
Yeah.
or guitar.
There you go. But, okay, let's get to the stuff that you guys are waiting on.
Also, before you show that, EJ's Guitars is asking me to ask you, Jason Wade, how bad is this a question? How bad does GTV Guitar TV want a Friedman?
Oh, dude, he'd go to extreme lengths to get one of those. So if anybody knows anybody that's got one and wants to work a deal,
a Friedman what?
One like Robert Baker's got.
What are we talking about? Amp?
The guitar.
Yeah, the guitar. Yeah, not an amp, guitar.
Oh.
Well, I can't remember the names of them because I'm not up on them. I hadn't. Really
Is it which one? The Telly style or the one with the Floyd?
The Strat style with the Floyd.
Oh, that's called a Cali.
Oh yeah, Cali. Okay.
I have never seen one. I know that they're amazing. They're supposed to be amazing, and Grover Jackson made them.
Right.
But they're supposed to be like the old San Dimas Charvels from the early '80s.
Right.
But I've never seen one, live.
Yeah, he's gassing for one of those really bad. But
well, also before you show that, Macho Madness.
No way.
He wants to know if he said he sees one of those Black Star flies on your nightstand. Do you like it?
Yes. Yeah, absolutely. I was very impressed with it, to be honest with you, because I looked at those. I looked at the Boss Katana Mini. Not the one that just came out, the Air, but the Mini. And I got that one for somewhere out of Texas on Reverb for $59, and it sounds pretty good. I mean, I got the cord with it because at the time I was traveling a lot, and I was going in hotels and stuff like that, and that's what I'd use in my hotels to mess around one way or the other as far as that goes. But yes, it sounds pretty good.
I see the Xbox controller next to it.
Yeah, I got the Xbox One right here. Yep, Call of Duty.
All right, we're gonna change this from guitar chat to video game chat.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. Really quick. Everything's real quick. Actually, that's funny. That's funny you say that. Let me show you this though. There's the Robert Baker guitar right there, the Friedman right there. There it is.
That's it.
Nice.
He talks highly about it in that video. He does like a review or at least a showcase, where he's playing and stuff like that. And he's an amazing player anyway, but he likes it, really likes it.
Yeah, those things are supposed to be really awesome.
I think they're going for around about
$3,000 or so.
Yeah, about 3,200, 3,000 to 3,500, somewhere in that range.
Wow,
something like that. Mm-hmm.
All right, next guitar.
Next guitar, I was talking to Dave about earlier. I got this while I was in Utah. Yeah. Now, this is not the real Jem. This is a Jem Jr. I just sort of cheated a little bit and made it look like a real one, other than the claw being pink as far as that goes. I changed the buttons, the knobs, and stuff like that. But it's really nice, and it plays really good. It does have the Vine of Life inlays, but you can see right there where it says Jem Jr., I think, on it. Jem J or something.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But it's a very...
Looks good to me, man.
Yeah, I mean, it's a full-size guitar. It's not a mini or anything of that nature.
So what's the difference? Why are they called juniors if they're full size?
Because
it's affordable.
They're affordable, and electronics aren't up to par with like a Prestige model or a real Jem as far as that goes.
Kind of like I think it's
like a standard
version of the EVH Wolfgang Standard or something. That type of you know. But what do those go for new? Aren't they like $500-600, right? Are they around that?
They're $499 new, pretty much. You know, all day long as far as that goes. But I got this one in Utah while I was actually I bought it there and had it shipped home when I was out there on business. And I was telling Dave, I bought it Thursday online and talked to the guy at the store and everything on the phone, and some kid had bought it. It's a 2018 model. Some kid had bought it and took it home, didn't know what the Floyd was and everything. You know, brought it back. They couldn't get rid of it because of how the wildish color in the area, so on and so forth. So I've got it for $350.
Wow.
And I flew home Friday morning, spent all day flying home, got home Friday night. Saturday morning, it was at the door, delivered. They shipped it two-day express.
Awesome. And yeah, our friend Joe Wentz has a Jem Jr. and he loves it as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I assumed Joe's guitar was smaller.
No,
it's the same size.
I always thought it was a smaller guitar. I didn't.
I thought it was too. I thought it was like the you know, because Ibanez has the micro guitars, the MIKRO.
Yeah.
75. You know, and when the Jems came out with the Jem Juniors, Johnny, I thought the same thing. I thought that was the Jem version of the micro, but it's not. It's just a you know, more affordable.
I thought it was a guitar for kids, like kids that are beginning, like a smaller guitar. That's what I thought they were.
Yeah.
You know?
Now, it's got a really flat radius neck as far as the front.
Oh yeah, that's like what is that? 17-inch radius,
like
I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure about the numbers, but it's a whole lot flatter than the EVH. But that's it.
Look at this shirt I got yesterday. I was at Target, and I only have like 3 T-shirts, you guys. You know,
and one smells good, doesn't it?
Yeah, yeah. And this shirt, I always go to the clearance section, you know, and anything that's like $2, $3, it's like okay. So this shirt was like $3, you know, and that's why I got it. But you guys are talking about video games.
Nice.
This is so you'll see me wearing this at some point. Yeah.
You see, you know what's funny about Asteroids? It's one of those games that when we had it on Atari, right? You know, like nowadays, everybody asks if you play a game, "Oh, did you beat it? Oh, did you beat it?" You know, back then, beating a game was pretty much resetting the score. You know, in Asteroids, that's how it was. I forget what the number was, like 99 million or something.
Because it's all the same screen. There's no.
Oh yeah, it would just get more difficult. They would send more stuff out at you.
Yeah.
But after a certain score, now maybe somebody in the chat will know, but whatever score it was, it would reset to 0, and you turn the game over, type of thing. That was like that in that day and age. That was beating a game. There you go. Bruce says, "I flipped Asteroids." There you go. See. He knows what I'm talking about.
Remember George Costanza on Seinfeld? The pizza place was closing down, and he had the top score on that thing. For like
Donkey Kong, was it?
Frogger. It was Frogger because at the end of the show, it was like them trying to get the game across the street was like Frogger.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that?
That's right.
Bad.
Crazy.
Is it time?
We have some unboxings to do.
Oh, you son of a gun! Dave, right before, like when I told you guys I was going to be a few minutes late, Johnny said we're going to go live, and I said to him, I responded with, "Please tell Dave to wait till I get on."
Yeah.
I thought the show was going to start, and you were just going to be like holding the thing up. Look what I got. But all right, let me.
We can show it. I can show it first. And then
now we're waiting.
All right, I'm fine with that. I'm going to start with the unboxing because my box is already open.
Real wide. I'm going to cross out my address.
Wait, I'm going to make. Hang on a second. Hang on. Let me make like. Let me make.
Before you leave.
Yeah.
Here, hang on. Let's.
Oh gosh.
Oh, let's see what's in here. Oh wow. Jason, this comes from Jason.
Hold on, man. Don't ruin it for me.
Real quick though. Real quick.
Right,
Make sure you cover up those addresses. You know,
there are no addresses on here.
Your home address would be on there.
My home address. I'm not going to show.
Yes. Well,
it's on this side.
Yeah. Well, so just anyway, in case, it's always good. It's always good to take a Sharpie and just scratch it out.
Don't pull a Michael Smith.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. Michael Smith showed off his address the other day, and
see, that's the thing. Johnny's not worried about like us showing our addresses. He's worrying about having to go in and edit it out. That's why he doesn't want it.
Yeah, that's all he cares about, the work. So we got one of these things so that you can do the selfies and you can hold the phone. The phone can sit on itself. This comes from Jason Wade, a nice gift from Jason. And
yeah, it's called the socket. It's like the socket popper or something.
Okay. And I got a great Ernie Ball guitar strap in here as well. I'll be using right away.
Can I open mine now?
Pop socket. Yeah. Thank you, brother.
Pop socket. And I got a couple of other things which are in the other room that I won't show, but it's some good stuff that is a little personal, but I wanted to thank Jason very much for everything that he gave me. It's above and beyond and really, you know, unexpected and so super cool.
No problem. You're very welcome.
Thank you so much.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
All right, here's my stuff. Now that Dave spoiled it for me.
Well, how did I spoil it for you? How do you know it's the same stuff?
Got an Ernie Ball guitar strap, and you know what's awesome about this? It's going right on that LTD guitar over there because I need a strap for it. So this is perfect.
Ah, cool. I didn't know you needed one, but
awesome. There's that.
Oh yeah,
it's like I'm redoing Dave's unboxing here. And then
that's why we opened the stuff up together. But you know,
I got a pop sock. What? There you go.
For your iPhone. Awesome.
Oh yeah, Jeannie gets these. Jeannie gets these and does that rested on its side thing and just in case I needed another one.
No, you do need another one because yours is out of tune.
Let's see. Hold on. I can really drive you guys nuts now. Ready?
Oh.
Wait. Hang on. Do the new one? Oh, that's out of tune too.
Mine's really high now.
Yeah.
How's your fart? What's your fart tune to? Oh my God. I'm just gonna put both of them right in front of me so I can just I'm gonna
That's why I got you that, Jay, because everybody was picking around with you all the time about yours being out of tune.
Thank you, Jason.
You're welcome.
Oh wait, actually now we can do a. Now it actually sounds like, you know,
real clapping.
Yeah, real clap. I'll put it on the stereo option in the back and then put one on each side of the microphone. Thanks, man. I appreciate that very much. Very kind of you.
Awesome. Oh,
whoa.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. Jason, man. Yeah. I appreciate everything. All you guys, you know, all you guys that watch these things and you know, enjoy them.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I sent it. You guys helped me a little bit with these, or tremendously with these Wolfgangs. They weren't on my radar. And I found you guys on YouTube, started watching and started listening and going back and watching older videos and everything like that, and listening to Dave talk and listening to you talk and Jay and some of the other guests that came on. They're, you know, EVH GEAR and Steve Anderson and so on and so forth. And I was like, okay, well, let me see what these things are about. And then of course I got it, played it for 2 months, and was like, I got to have another one. So I appreciate it. I really do.
Awesome.
Wow. Yeah. Yeah. Awesome guitars. I think Dave's reading.
Yes. Matthew Stewart asked Dave, do you or have you used a power conditioner? Yes, I have. Power conditioners are very important, especially if your electric in, you know, wherever you are is a little wonky. That kind of, you know, makes everything correct for your gear.
Yep. I have two of them.
Mm-hmm. So how would you guys use a power conditioner? What do you, how should I say this? How many pedals? If you have more than 5 pedals hooked up, do you have to use one, or what's?
You can use.
Why would you use
as many outlets as you have on the power conditioner? You can use.
Mm-hmm. I had, when I used the one I have in my rack over there has my power amp, my Mesa power amp, my JMP1 preamp, which is what I used live, and then my multi-effects processor, which was the G-Force back then, which I sold a couple years ago, and then my pedal board, which is a oh crap, what is it called again? Ground Control Pro, Ground Control, whatever the hell it was.
Major Tom.
Did you guys know my first pedal board that I made was 2 pieces of plywood taped together?
Yes, because everyone's was.
And they had knots in them.
Oh.
I bet you had knots in yours because
you didn't take it back.
I had all my pedals like taped, like duct taped to this board that was like this long that I'd carry around. And that only lasted for a little while.
Yeah, so as far as I mean, if you're just like, in my opinion, if you're just playing home or something, you got your pedals set up, unless you have like really crappy electric in your house. I mean, a power conditioner, I mean, a power strip will be fine. But like playing on the road and stuff, if you got some expensive gear and some of those clubs you might be playing in, some of the electric it's a little we used the word wonky before. Did somebody use that word? Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go. I have a monster power conditioner right now that all my studio stuff is plugged into.
In your pants?
My mic pre's, my interface, all that stuff is plugged into it, and it actually shows me the voltage. It has a voltage meter or whatever the hell you call it on it. So,
what interface do you use?
It's a Pro Tools, the Avid. What is it? The HD. They changed the HDIO is what it's called.
Oh,
it used to be the 192, but that was the older version of it.
Do you like the 11 rack?
You know, the last time I recorded a band, the guitar player had one, and we used it like at the very end just running effects through, like running through the effects loop of an EVH amp. But as far as using any of the, the distorted tones from it, we didn't use it. But I mean, for demo stuff or just, stuff you're doing on your own, they're great. They sound awesome. So,
because I used to be, I think, I was on a Patreon live stream with the Tone King, and he was saying they used to be like $800, and now they're down to like $250. So you can pick them up pretty cheap.
Yeah.
Wow.
Thanks, Nightbot.
That's cool. Yes. Everybody follow Jay Hannon over on Instagram.
Well, let's see if the link works now. It does. There we go.
Yeah.
I'm losing followers every day. What the hell's going on?
You don't put up content.
I guess not.
Yeah, Jay sent me a message. What was that? Was that yesterday?
No, I was like 2 or 3 nights ago.
The other night, but it was late for me. It was 3 o'clock in the morning my time.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell I was doing up here. Well,
you were up late last night too. I saw you. I had to go to the bathroom at like 4 in the morning, and I saw that you were on.
Yeah, no. I saw that you were on.
No. I saw that you were on, Mr. Acavano.
No, I rolled into bed, and I saw Dave commented on somebody asked a question about the 5150 guitar.
Yeah, I saw that too.
And it was like 4:30 in the morning. And I see Dave commented 46 minutes ago. I was like, you guys are texting me too late. I got
up and I had to, well, actually I was up all night last night, literally. And that brings me to this. I was up all night last night because of what was coming in the mail today, that I maybe if I slept a whole hour the whole night, that was a lot. Tossed all night.
Did it felt
like Christmas morning, and I was 7 years old. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was gonna say it felt like Christmas Eve night.
Yeah. You should have just slept on the porch.
I don't have a porch.
Well, wherever.
Maybe I do. I do have a porch.
Sleep on the neighbor's porch. So when they would have brought when they would have dropped it off, it would have woken you up.
No.
So, well, this morning, I texted me, Johnny, and Dave. Well, Johnny was still sleeping at this time, I think, but. I asked Dave, I said, Dave, are you sitting outside waiting for FedEx, like pacing the driveway? That's what I pictured him, just pacing out in front of the driveway. And he goes, I'm sitting at the window. I've been up since 9. So I posted this GIF. Oh my God. It's here.
And I saw that. I saw that, yeah.
Doesn't even wait for him to ring the doorbell.
I have a lot of guitars, and I love every one of them, but I never in my lifetime have sat in anticipation the way I did for this one. Never. That's awesome. Never have I been so like, I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh, gross.
I can't, never.
Anticipation.
Yeah.
So,
hey, Jeremy. You see that?
So we're all going to wait a little while longer before I show it.
3 minutes. 3 minutes.
How many thumbs up? How many thumbs ups do we need for you?
I don't know. I can't tell.
How many thumbs ups do we have, you guys? Also, Jeremy Dunn says he ordered an EVH Wolfgang Standard in matte blue frost.
Ooh, nice.
The Jared Frost model. First EVH guitar I've ever owned. Excited, he says. Congratulations, Jeremy.
Yes, congrats.
Congratulations, man. Where is it?
You got now. See, now I got 2 of them.
Sounds like popcorn.
Yo,
it does.
Remember the old popcorn makers?
This company is probably like, why the hell are we selling so many of these things? What happened?
32. We got 32 thumbs ups, and we got 64 people watching. So
let's double it.
Yeah,
at least.
The thing is, though, you know, you got to realize, not everybody that's watching this is signed in to an account. Not everybody actually has a YouTube account, and you only if you're signed in, you can leave a thumbs up.
Yeah.
So
it still counts for somebody watching, right?
Yeah. Well, views. Yeah, the views still count. But hey, if you have a YouTube, if you don't have a YouTube channel but you enjoy watching this program, you know, create a channel, you know, and that way you can leave thumbs ups for us. You can type in the live chat, so we you can say hi to us.
Tell us how awesome we are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, or the other way. Yeah. If you can't stand me.
Yeah, let us know how awesome you are.
Some people do.
Yeah, I love reading that stuff, man. It makes me giggle.
Either way, it would give. I think it would give whoever's watching more enjoyment to take part in the program. I guess 38.
Right now, the chat is cruising. I'm trying to catch up a little bit because I lost it for a few minutes, but
Brendan B says that Jay knows how awesome he is.
Jay is awesome.
No, I don't mean Jay. He knows how awesome Brendan is.
Oh,
Brendan B squared. Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So hey Jay, I'm going to see Doyle at the Chance next Friday. Have you ever seen him? Who's Doyle?
I don't know, but this guy must know you, or he thinks he does.
Wait, is that Brendan Buttcheeks?
What?
For some reason, we called him that when we worked together. It was for no reason at all.
Yeah, says yeah. It is.
Oh, Jesus! Okay. Yes, it's me. Oh my God!
Who the hell's Doyle? Oh, Doyle rules.
He says Misfits. The Misfits.
Oh, should you be scared? Probably. I mean, oh, Jeannie, thanks. You're right. Maybe let you.
Oh, Nightbot Lover's in the chat.
So funny.
Yeah.
Hey, Nightbot Lover, welcome. Man, that's funny. Huh? Okay, we got 38 thumbs ups. Is that enough?
Yeah, why not? It's fine.
Johnny, is there an earthquake where you are? Because man, you were.
I know. My desk. Everything shakes. Yeah.
Is Leon getting larger?
All right, 41.
That's good. Now you can just show the headstock, though. We need 50 for them.
I don't think I can just show the headstock.
Oh.
Should I present?
Sure.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Dave's done that enough today.
Whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Is that a Jem Senior?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
Daddy Jem.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a real deal gem. This is an early one. It's a 1988 actually. It's crazy. I remember how these old ones were. The necks on the old ones are killer. The new expensive ones wish they had necks like this.
Every company wish they had necks like that.
Yeah, that's true.
They're to die for.
Yeah, this guitar is great. I've been playing it all day. It's beat up. It's seen it's seen some use, but it's everything that I've wanted in this type of guitar, and more. It's great.
Wow.
Hold it up sideways so you can see the neck. Just see. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Don't make that thing a Steinberger.
No.
Man, that looks cool. And it's all original?
Yeah, 100%. Absolutely.
Because cool. Yeah, to me it looks. Did the pickups fade?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the pickups, the knobs. Back then, Ibanez actually painted the knobs. They were white Fender style knobs that they painted, so the paint wears off. Nowadays, it's just green, whatever plastic they're using.
Let me check mine.
Oh, that's cool.
Yours should be the same as mine, Jay. They should be painted. They should be painted green.
Mm-hmm. Jeremy, yeah, Miss Smith, yeah. I see them at the NAMM show all the time.
I don't know.
Wow.
Can't tell.
Well, put yours up to the. I'll tell you.
Oh, damn it.
What'd you do?
Now hit the whammy bar on my.
Oh, those are the painted ones. Those are the early ones, like mine.
On your what?
Come on, focus it. It's focusing on the poof.
Yeah, those are the painted ones.
Yep.
The ones that are green plastic would be darker.
Uh-oh, look at the dust. Caleb's gonna be so upset.
Man, look at this. It's all gems.
It's green plastic.
Mm-hmm.
Thin Neck Friday. Here we go.
Wait a minute.
What do you look at that, man? Look at that action too, boy.
Yeah. Super low.
Yeah, they knew what the hell they were doing back then. I'll tell you something.
Dang.
Yep.
Johnny, you gonna get one?
Man, I'm knocking this thing around now. It's like the most.
They're not 24 frets, are they?
Yeah.
Yes.
Or they are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, if they're 24 frets, I can't. I can't play 24 fret guitars.
Gotta tell you, I'm not a fan of 24 frets either. My Guthrie Govan that I had was 24 frets, but when I play this, this like these guitars, it just for some reason is different. It doesn't affect me the way a normal 24 fret guitar affects me.
Mm-hmm. Oh, because you feel like Steve Vai when you're playing it.
No, I don't think in my best day, I don't think I could feel like Steve Vai on his worst day. But it's this guitar is probably one of the easiest guitars to play. It's so easy to play. It's crazy easy.
Wow.
So you're happy that about the transaction?
Yes. Yes. And those of you that don't know, I traded my USA White Wolfgang for this guitar.
Ooh.
And hard decision, very hard decision. But what was the driving force is that I dare you to go find another one of these. You can buy another brand new White Wolfgang anytime. If you had money. That's
exactly. Remember when you called me, just for my opinion about it, I said virtually the exact same thing. I'm like, man, if tomorrow after you get that guitar, you could wake up and be like, you know what? I want that White Wolfgang. You can buy one right today, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
And you can't get those guitars, man. It's tough. And you have one. The bodies has a couple nicks and dings, but the neck is phenomenal on it. So
yeah, and the way I look at it is, I remember back in 91 or 92, I did this this thing for
just make something up.
No. Concert for St. Jude's. It was for St. Jude's, And one of the giveaways, Steve Vai did this thing with us where he played with the house band and then he gave one of his guitars away, and it was his yellow guitar from the Skyscraper tour that he had kept in New York at his parents' house. And I remember working at the music store at the time. It was called Corette Music. And I played that guitar every day. It was hanging on the wall, and people would come in, and it was an auctioned guitar. And I actually know the guy who owns it now. But it was all banged up and dinged up. And if you go on YouTube, you can look up, Steve Vai from '88 or '89 tour with David Lee Roth, and you can see him playing that guitar. But it's banged up and dinged up, and he had written lyrics on the back of the guitar. It was a yellow guitar, but it was a neck from a floral pattern guitar with the green vine. And that, from what I remember, that guitar and this guitar are super duper similar in feel. And I mean, it's beat up just like his was, because he's not easy on his guitars. He beats them up.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Well,
go ahead, John.
He was one of the guys that did the thing, right?
Yeah. And all the dings.
Are you going to do that with that guitar? Can we see that?
No, I'm not going to do that. But all the dings and scratches on Steve Vai's guitars are made by him as he plays them. Nothing. He doesn't do anything relic. Nothing is pre-relic. So when you see a beat up guitar that Steve Vai's using, he's done that by playing it.
Mm-hmm. Well, we can talk about this in a minute, though. Did you see Satriani's relic?
I saw a picture of it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's his new one for the year. That'll probably be the next one at NAMM for him.
Maybe. I don't know.
I got something I was going to ask Dave about. Who was the guy that played with Steve Vai on the tour? I think it was Passion and Warfare tour. Or maybe with the big hat, Mike.
Mike Keneally.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Mike Keneally. I saw the Crossroads duel.
Mike Keneally is an insane guitar player.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He's like Steve Vai on steroids.
Yeah, it's crazy because they were going back and forth. The video was actually on YouTube. The Crossroads thing, that was pretty cool.
They, I think on that tour, they actually, during Steve Vai's solo spot, I think they reenacted the Crossroads duel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And Keneally nailed it.
Yeah. Keneally is amazing. He's like a prodigy. He plays everything. But I mean, he's just as good on keyboards as he is on guitar, and he's a wizard on guitar.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. So he's as good as Ralph Macchio, then.
At least.
Looks like you're crazy now. Hold on a second.
Yeah, because he's playing Ralph's parts.
Wait, Ralph Macchio with a bad knee from Karate Kid, or are we talking? Never mind.
Modern day Ralph Macchio.
Crane kick, Ralph Macchio. That guy
Soda Pop is right. Devin Townsend also did a record with Vai. What's the name of that record? Sex and Religion?
Yes.
Sex and Religion?
Yep.
And Devin Townsend, also another insane, incredible guitar player, and his voice is ridiculous.
Devin Townsend's one of those guys who's like freakishly talented in like so many things, and it's like, how does one guy get all that?
Mm-hmm.
He's the one with the guitar that's got the fog machines and stuff, right?
He's got a lot of gimmicks on his guitars. I think he's actually playing Framus guitars nowadays.
Mm-hmm.
And he's using fractal audio stuff. But Devin's just ridiculous. And nothing that he does is in standard tuning. It's all weird tunings.
Mm-hmm.
Fender Guru wants to know who's on the show. This is our friend Jason Wade. Say hi, Jason. Say hi, Fender Guru.
Hey, how you doing, Fender Guru? I said hey to him in the chat. I don't guess he realizes who I was. Yep, this is me.
Yeah.
No, Superfuzz asks, is Townsend still using EMGs? He is not. He is using the
Oh, Fishman Fluence, right?
Yeah. Yep, he has his own signature Fishman Fluence pickup.
That's cool.
I kind of want to try.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Man.
So that's it, huh?
What's next?
I know. Dave, I never get nervous about you holding guitars.
Yeah.
You know? But I'm actually kind of nervous you holding that guitar there because you're always banging the headstocks, making Steinbergers and stuff. And
that's.
I feel like that's the one guitar.
It's just my light. It's just my light. That's all.
Oh,
Hitting my light.
I feel like that's the one. If you could have one guitar in your house there, snap in half right now, that's probably the one you don't want that happening to. Right?
No, the one I don't want it happening to is the nags that I don't own.
Yeah. Oh. You break it, you buy it.
Yeah, which brings me to that. It's for sale. The nags Kenai over here. Where is it? That one right there. That one. It is for sale. If you're interested in it, it is brand new. It's fully warranted. I'm selling it for a friend of mine who owns a store. And if you're interested, just give me a holler. Let me know.
Mm-hmm. And real quick, Michael, Mick, yes, we all live with our parents. We all do. And they live with their parents.
Mm-hmm. And so on and so on and so on.
Yeah. I just saw my great grandpa just a few minutes ago. He just walked by.
Yeah, my mom just came up and asked me if I paid my mortgage this month.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pooh Ninja asks thoughts on the Jem Woody. That's the one. Doesn't it have the Dark Matter 2 pickups or the?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Personally, I'm of the belief or the opinion. When I see a Jem, I want to either see it swirled or I want to see it in a cool fluorescent color. Mm. That's just my opinion. And that's all we get.
Super Fuzz, yes, there is an EVH Con this year. It's going to be on Sunday, October 21st. And am I going? I'm probably going, yes.
What guitars will you be bringing?
Soda Pop, yeah. Yeah, he is stuffed because he's Canadian and they just had Thanksgiving dinner.
Wait, isn't that coming up?
It's today or
is
tomorrow or no. I don't know. I keep seeing Happy Thanksgiving all over my Insta.
Oh. Hey, did we wish Rob and
yes, you weren't here.
Ron?
Carlos, Ron.
Yeah, Carlos and Rob. Okay, well, happy birthday from me to them. Okay. I didn't know you guys did that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of birthdays and anniversaries this week.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Craig's anniversary.
I got an anniversary coming up.
Oh, well, happy anniversary coming up.
Ellie's birthday is coming up.
Oh, word.
All this month, man. Yep. October 23rd anniversary, October 24th birthday.
Yeah, it's Desiree's birthday on the 20th.
Yep.
Man. Mm-hmm. Halloween's coming up.
Yeah.
I call it National Candy Day.
Pretty much.
Actually, the next day, it's the day after. It's November 1st. To me, is the real Halloween because that's when I go to CVS and buy all the candy myself for 75% off.
Yeah. It's National It's Okay to Solicit Day. It's Halloween.
Uh-huh. Oh, it's on Sunday. Soda Pop, are you Canadian?
I would think so.
It says it's on Sunday.
Yeah, he's Canadian.
Oh, okay, cool. All right, so it sounds like it's like a Canada What? It sounds like Thanksgiving in Canada is like a it's like a weekend, a whole weekend thing. Is what it sounded like.
Yep. Thrash Metal asks, my Jackson cuts off on full volume. Do I need new pots?
Either new pots or maybe they're dirty, or a new input jack. Could be a bad cable. Could be anything. Even if it works on a little bit and then it doesn't work, could be anything.
I would say most likely though the pot is probably has some dust in it, or the yeah, that's what I would think. So yeah, you can get some what is it, electrical spray.
Yeah, electrical contact cleaner.
Yeah, contact cleaner, and just spray some in there and turn it, real quick a bunch. Do your cathedral moves, and then should be fine. In fact, I'd spray out the whole guitar. I'd spray the jack and.
No, you know what? At this point, I would just throw the guitar out the window. He was just joking with us anyway. So.
Yeah, I mean, and what's with the heckling? I mean, would someone step on your dog? What's wrong with you?
Heckle and Jekyll.
In that case, I would just send the guitar to Dave. That's what I would do.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I hate this, but I'm going to cut out. I really appreciate the invite.
Do you have some contact cleaner there?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me run into it. Glad you guys enjoyed your gifts and everything like that, and I appreciate you inviting me on the show and hanging out and everything like that.
Wait, wasn't it your birthday?
The 3rd.
Yeah.
Oh, well, happy belated.
Happy birthday, man.
No problem. Most of you said happy birthday on Facebook or some sort of social network, one way or the other. But I appreciate that.
Well, Jason, I will have your EVH Floyd in the mail within the year, I would think.
No. I'm not worried about it.
It'll at the latest it'll go out Monday afternoon. At the latest, I'm going to try to get it out tomorrow.
2060.
Really? You can send it out on a Saturday?
Yeah, I think so. Right?
I
can just give it to
matter. Enjoy your weekend. Don't worry about it.
As long as I print out the label, I can give it to my mailman if I catch him. So I'm going to try to do that.
Don't sweat it.
Got to catch him.
Send your dog after him.
There you go. All right. Well, I appreciate it, guys. Again,
Jason, you take care of yourself.
All right. Yes, sir.
And thanks again.
No problem.
Yes. Oh, there he is.
Bye.
Well, now it's just us.
Jason Wade, everybody.
Wrong one.
You're a good dude. Oh, yours is louder than mine. Huh? You want to get like that?
Oh, that hurts.
Oh, you want to get cute, huh? You want to get cute?
Soda Pop, I don't know who Charlie Puth is, but he did not buy the nags.
Oh, man. What time is the late show? Thank you, Soda. Speaking of the late show, earthquake, look out.
Look out, eh?
I think regular time, which would be 9 o'clock Pacific, midnight Nesdall time.
Well, now Nesdall time is like 4 o'clock in the morning. So
yeah, and what you were talking about, how you saw he had commented.
Yeah,
I was sitting here because I didn't get home till 10:30 my time because the mountain was closed because of an accident. So I had to go all the way around and then come back up, north. you know.
Peter.
But I saw Nesdal's comment on that, whatever that was.
Talking about me like I'm not here.
The it was like the black stripe on the side of the Kramer or something.
Yeah.
Somebody was asking if anybody had ever seen that before, and it was I don't know, 5 a.m, you know, Dave's time, and I see the comment and it said it was left like 2 minutes ago.
Well, the guy had said it's 2 different guitars. It was 2 photos of the 5150 guitar, one from like 1990 and one from 84.
84 when he's doing the
with the tray tape. Yep. So and one guy says, "Oh, those are 2 different guitars." So you know, and I was on
the pot.
So that actually woke Dave up. He actually just woke up out of nowhere after the guy said that.
I was up. I've been tossing. Seriously, I've been tossing and turning all night. And I was keeping Desiree up too, because you know it's a small room. So I decided to just went to the bathroom for a while and
kept rolling over and stuff.
Relaxed, and I had my phone and I said, and I typed, you know, it's the same guitar, just different errors. And then I, you know, put a photo of my 2 5150s with the same black mark on it.
The spray paint.
He kept waking Desiree up. Is FedEx here yet? Did FedEx come yet?
No, I was mad at myself because I couldn't get to sleep.
It's like Dave rolls over, like Dave's snoring. He wakes up because the Force, Yoda told him, Obi-Wan Kenobi told him that somebody just commented something wrong about the 5150 guitar on Facebook. He wakes up out of nowhere, rolls over Desiree,
and then goes to the bathroom.
Goes to the bathroom. Gets on Facebook. And then this morning, the mailman shows up. He opens up a box. You know. No, seriously though, Dave, I'm very happy about you and that yellow guitar, man. That's very cool.
That yellow guitar.
Well, the Jem, Jem Senior. But I'm serious though. I don't want you breaking that guitar.
Okay, so I shouldn't have it.
Boone, I just keep hitting refresh on the tracking number page. I think I'm a little flat. Whole guitar is slightly flat.
I don't know anything about flat. That's a Vi riff.
Yeah, that's in Blue Powder, I think, right?
Yeah.
Dave, where'd you get that shirt?
This shirt?
Did you get that from Target?
Target? Did I get
something?
No,
it's the same. Look at that, Jay. It's the same. It's my shirt. It's got the little lint.
Well, no, this doesn't have the little things on.
Oh, it's just it actually is something on the shirt.
Is it really? I gotta check now. Hang on a second.
It's just one, Johnny. It's funny because I rewatched some of
because that thing there.
Yeah, I rewatched some of Tuesday's show, and you were wearing that shirt, and I didn't notice it until I rewatched, and I'm like, this has got to be the first time that you wore that shirt, and nobody mentioned it.
Well, I mean, it's after a while, it's like whatever, dude. You got something else? Yeah, say something else.
Yeah, I told you guys, I have like 5 shirts. I really don't have that many, you know.
That's okay. You're allowed.
I usually cycle through whatever shirts are on top of the dryer. I'll just grab one.
Me too. I've got a closet filled with clothes, but I wear the same 4 or 5 shirts because they're right in front of me. I just pull it down. Oh, orange one today. Okay. Oh, pink. Okay, green.
And we know the most comfortable shirts that we have.
F yeah.
Yeah, you almost got it. No, but if it wasn't for Jeannie, like I literally would have like the stuff right out of the dryer, fold it on top, and then I would just take the stuff off the top of the dryer, back in the wash, on top of the dryer. Okay, now I just would do that. Put your clothes away. Put your clothes away. No, because then I got to go into the closet and get everything.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing wrong with that.
No, nothing at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right, Pooh. I've got one pair of underwear.
I don't even have one.
You know? What you do is you turn it
inside out.
Inside out the next day, and the next day right back, and then you keep doing that. But also, this shirt, I've been wearing this shirt for 10 years, so it's a little tight. Tight.
Smell like you've been wearing it for 10 years?
Yep.
Jem and the Holograms. That's right. I remember that cartoon. What was that, in the mid-'80s?
85.
Yeah, there you go.
Mm-hmm. Actually, the woman that did the voice for Jem, see, I know a few things. She wasn't the one that actually sang. You know, it was, I mean, there was a band. That was a band show, right? A band show. It was a music cartoon. Oh. Anyway, Jem was the singer, and the Holograms was the band.
Mm-hmm.
And
was it kind of like CNC Music Factory, when in the music videos they'd have the one chick singing, the skinny chick, but in real life supposedly they had some bigger woman. I don't know how else to say it. Remember there was a whole scandal with them going on? I was the one who sang in the video. Remember?
Oh, I remember the video.
Yeah.
I know the song you're talking about.
Yep.
But anyway, yeah, Jem. Anyway, the woman. Well, she was a kid at the time when she did the show. She only did the voice, and somebody else did the singing.
Mm-hmm. Was it a known singer that did that?
I don't think so. No. I mean, it wouldn't. Well, not. Maybe she is now, but it'd be kind of weird if you're watching the show. That's why you don't bring, certain A-list movie stars into Star Wars. It ruins the entire what do you call it?
I'm losing you.
Thing. It takes the imagination out of it. Because let's say, I don't know why we're talking about this. Let's say Jem,
like Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody wanted to say
doing with the lights.
What's in your damn wallet?
Although the new Star Wars movies are kind of lame anyways. I don't care anymore. That's right. John BL. John.
Of course it was. Of course.
John, John, you should join us a little later. Yeah, Samantha. Yeah, she was the speaking voice of Jem. That's right. But no, I was going to say it'd be weird if if you're watching, some show, some character, and all of a sudden, wait a minute, that's so and so singing, like somebody that you know.
Yeah, but it's a kid show, so it's different. They don't know what the hell's going on.
Mm-hmm. But no, kids, they know music though.
I know that, but I don't think they're going to think about it like we would think about it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, maybe not. Although I think these days, if they were to reboot Jem and the Holograms, which they probably have, actually, I think over the years, I think they kind of did. They would probably bring in somebody that was known.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying about Star Wars. When the first Star Wars movie came out, it was all unknowns.
Yeah.
Mark Hamill. Well, Carrie Fisher was, Debbie Reynolds' daughter. But it kind of breaks the illusion, especially if it's fantasy. Science fiction.
Yeah, I think there's a fine line when you can get away with it and have it still be, look at it with a new empty slate or whatever the hell.
Yeah. But I think these days, though, you're taking a big risk bringing in some sort of unknown to let's say the new Superman, or whatever. I don't know. I don't watch those either. I don't watch those anymore, so I don't.
Yeah, I haven't seen a Superman movie since, oh man, maybe the first one they rebooted.
Yeah, I went and saw that one.
Or something.
Superman Returns, or I saw that one in the theater.
So did I.
I went at 11 in the morning. There was nobody there.
It's the best, isn't it?
Yeah. It's the best, but that movie, nah, I don't know. The best part of that movie was seeing this film is dedicated to Christopher Reeve, and I don't know if his wife had passed away yet by that point, but just seeing that the new Superman was dedicated to Christopher Reeve, I thought that was the best part of that one.
Yeah. The girls from Vixen could play Jem. Well, bass player from Vixen married the guy who plays the Jem. So there you go.
Huh?
Yeah.
Steve Vai, the bass player from Vixen, is married to Steve Vai.
No, it isn't.
It isn't. She isn't.
No, she isn't. Pia?
Yeah.
Pia
wasn't that the bass player from Vixen?
No.
Sure.
Yes.
It was the drummer.
No. Pia never played. She doesn't. I don't think she even plays.
John BL, I'm gonna need your help on this one.
Yeah.
Please prove me right, because I don't want to be an idiot right now.
The Late Show is all gonna be talking about Vixen,
Chicks and Vixen,
and how the new Superman sucks. Right, Soda Pop? I never saw those. Those new Superman movies. I never saw them. I don't know. To me, it's George Reeves from the TV Superman from the 50s, and it's Christopher Reeve as Superman.
Yeah,
to me.
George Reeves is always going to be Superman to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Christopher Reeves played a great Superman too, but George Reeves is always like he's the guy.
What did you think of that the film about was it Hollywood? What's it called? Hollywoodland or Hollywood?
I didn't see it.
What was the film? It was about George Reeves and John BL.
Yeah, help me out here, John BL.
Somebody get Superman to speed up the Earth so we can get to the Late Show quick here.
Let's just go right into it.
John BL answered your question, by the way.
1988, meaning what?
Married Pia Mayacombe married Steve Vai in 1988.
But was she the bass player from Vixen?
No.
Hollywoodland. Yeah. Dave, you should see that movie.
Yes. Claude G. Well, it doesn't say it.
Was she in Vixen?
Yeah,
though?
yeah. Please help me out. It says just says bassist.
Cher Peterson, bass player in Vixen.
That's not the same Vixen, though. Look at the spelling.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a different Vixen.
Oh, she was a Vixen, not was in Vixen.
We're getting conflicting. Get Steve. Steve, get on here.
Hang on,
we need to know.
I'm gonna call him right now.
Find out. Soda Pop says Vai's wife played in Vixen for a while. Google it. Yeah, well,
let's Google.
All right, fine. I'll Google it.
No, hang on. I'm calling him right now.
Me too.
Yeah, hello. Oh.
Wait a minute. Are you guys calling each other?
Yeah,
that's nice that you think I'm Steve Vai, but you know.
Someone get Steve Vai on the horn, will you?
Claude G says Pia. I don't know how to say her last name. Bass guitar, backing vocals, 84 to 86.
Okay, so I sit corrected. You know, I may be sitting corrected. I don't know everything.
Bass player in Vixen? Is that what?
Guitar Hack, have a good night, man.
Yeah.
Good night. Guitar hack. Hey, man.
John BL says Wikipedia does say she was in Vixen, Jay and Dave.
That's where I saw it because I had no clue either.
All right. All right.
And I was like, whoa.
Okay. But if she was in Vixen from 84 to 86, that would have been before they were
big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when I saw them, I remember them in 88 or 89 and 90. Actually, a good friend of mine used to meet them all the time. Used to just run into them. And the was it the drummer? Like every time he saw them, the drummer would be like, "Hey, you know,
what's going on?"
She knew who he was. Yeah.
No, Claude G, it counts. It counts. I'm saying I stand corrected.
But I didn't know she wasn't in the band the whole time. So whatever that counts for. What did I robot Jay again?
No. That Showman is asking if that's a hamburger in your guitar.
I wish it was, man.
It looks like
a hamburger. In fact, it looks like a Burger King burger.
It's the Macho Man, yeah.
Looks like the Munchkin Man.
Take a bite out of crime.
Oh yeah. Hamburger. The Hamburglar.
I had Burger King last night. I hate to say it.
Is there anything that you eat that you enjoy after eating it? Because you complain about everything you eat.
Yeah, but no. I rolled into town way too late, and I didn't want Taco Bell. I swore off Taco Bell
until next week.
But Burger King was open, and so I got the chicken sandwich.
See, the only burger joint out of the three, if you're talking about McDonald's, Wendy's, better than McDonald's? McDonald's, Wendy's, and Burger King.
I make your hamburger better than McDonald's.
Better than McDonald's. The only one that I think you should get chicken at
McDonald's.
Is Wendy's. Burger King chicken, man, it's really salty and it's just bleh.
I agree with
It tastes good though.
I don't know, man.
Nah, it was kind of weird.
He did kick Joe Louis' ass.
And it did look smaller. I used to 20 years ago when I was in Miami. We thought we were eating healthy by getting the chicken sandwiches at Burger King. That's what we thought we were doing. And I remember the sandwich was like back then was like this.
Yeah.
Now it's like this.
Mm-hmm.
Don't ever do that again.
Yeah, it was this big. Now it's this big.
Now I'm married and it's this big. Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, Tone Talk says, "Hey guys, I just noticed you have links to your friends in the details, and that's really nice to include my link there. Thank you." No problem, Mark. Well, that's all Johnny right there. So I have no access to that.
No. He's just not your friend.
Who, me?
Yeah, you. Well, of course. Who else am I talking
likes
about?
me, right?
Behind you?
Yeah. Yeah, Mark, you're welcome, man. Taco Cat backwards is taco. Yeah. That's the best thing ever.
Brendan has a question for you guys. He says, I'm brand new to playing guitar. What's the easiest, in your opinion, to play just to get the fundamentals down? What do you mean? What's the easiest guitar or the easiest style or what?
The fundamentals?
I just think he means the easiest things to start out with to get the fundamentals down.
I think he's asking what's the easiest guitar to play.
To learn on.
Don't play 24 fret guitar because you'll be all screwed up.
No, I think it actually helps. 2 octaves right there.
Yeah, I think you know, I'm going to say get an electric guitar with low action. It'll be easier to play. It'll be easier on your fingers. and it'll make you want to play. Don't get an acoustic as your first guitar, because it's going to kill your fingers and you're not going to want to play it.
Well, unless you want to play folk guitar.
Well, even so, it's not easy to play. It's a lot bigger. The strings are a lot fatter. It takes a lot more to actually play an acoustic guitar than it does to play an electric. So thinking if you want to enjoy playing, I'd get an electric guitar and a small practice amp.
He said I was right on the what he meant, I guess. I mean, here's the thing, like most people when they start playing guitar, like, you know, I'm sure I can speak for you two as well. You're younger, you really have nothing except for like school happening. But when you get older, man, I mean, like ever since pretty much you guys have got me back into playing a lot, I want to play more than I do, but it's just
life gets in the way.
Huh?
Life gets in the way.
Yeah, and it's a lot harder at this stage, and I'm sure I can speak to, you know, most people in here. It's a lot harder nowadays to really, you know, I just can't go upstairs any time of the day and start playing and sit up here for 8 hours. I'm sure we'd all love to, but I don't know. I mean, just the basics. I mean, I remember when I learned a power chord, it was like, holy crap, you know, because most of your famous riffs that you hear, they're power chords, you know, or rock chords, depending on what you call them.
Black Sabbath, Iron Man. You know?
There you go. You know, Metallica, 95% of their riffs are power chords.
Punk rock, it's all power chords. That's all it is.
Well, I was thinking just learn as many Beatles songs as you can.
Where's the puke button?
You know,
no, those are power chords though.
I got to tell you something, Jay. If you don't like the Beatles, then you don't like rock and roll.
You know what, man? I almost feel the same way I felt about Pink Floyd with the Beatles, even though I love Pink Floyd now, right?
Oh, I hate Pink Floyd.
Growing up,
where's the puke button?
I'm gonna have to get you one of the.
Where's the puke Floyd button?
So growing up, right, you hear the same five Pink Floyd songs on the radio, right? The same handful of Beatles songs on the radio. When you actually listen to the albums and get into those deep cuts, as everybody calls them, there's some Beatles songs that are actually pretty, like, just totally different than what you think the Beatles sound like. If you're not really, you know, if you haven't listened to all the Beatles records, for instance, you know, there's some stuff on there you're like, wow, this is some pretty eerie stuff.
The later stuff.
Yeah.
The later stuff. I grew up on the Beatles because, yeah, my mom on those road trips driving, you know, from Florida to California and back and forth, you know, when I was younger, it was all Beatles, you know, and the Bee Gees.
I like the Bee Gees too. There's a lot of stuff that they did that was just killer.
But I think,
or as Michael Smith would say, killer.
Oh,
killer.
Yeah. But as far as an appreciation of the guitar, of just rock and roll, you know, the Beatles. I mean, even if you don't like it, you know, at least. I appreciate
the hell out of all that stuff.
I was gonna say at least appreciate it.
Yes.
Because I tell you, man, there would be no Eddie Van Halen if it wasn't for the Beatles.
You're absolutely right. And Showman Blues, yes, you're right. The Beatles songs can be complicated, but you can get away with playing easy chords to play Beatles songs too. Does it sound exactly right? No, but you can get away with it. As a beginner, you can get away with playing E, A, D, and G. You know,
complicated to tune your guitar like they tuned it because they weren't. No, I'm joking.
But also, you're never,
dude. You don't even know how to play a D chord.
That's true. That's true.
But no, don't listen to those Beatles records and think nobody's going to sound like that, because that's when they introduced multi-track recording and all that stuff, and they went crazy on that stuff. You know?
Yeah.
But what?
Well, I never like, my parents aren't huge Beatles fans. My mother-in-law is, but I mean, growing up, you know, my brother was the one who basically showed me Van Halen and Rush. My father had like a Black Sabbath record. What's the one with Sweetleaf on it?
I don't know.
Well, whoever the hell knows about any Black Sabbath. That one, you know, my father had. I remember putting that on. I forget how old I was, and I was just like, "Holy crap! Is this house haunted now?" And some Boz Scaggs and stuff like that. Like, my father loves classic rock, you know, the Eagles, you know, Floyd and stuff, but I never really had any Beatles in the house, you know, growing up. So
just roaches.
Yeah, roaches.
Yeah.
Water bugs. They call them water bugs.
Water bugs.
Water bugs.
So yeah, I mean, that's probably, I'm sure if my parents were into the Beatles back then, it would be a different story. But part of the thing when I listen to the Beatles, the drumming just, oh my God, you know, Ringo Starr just, you know.
Oh my God, I cannot believe that you're about to diss Ringo, because he is the most swinging drummer on the planet. I don't care what anyone says.
You say so.
He got all the chicks.
Well, with a name like that, how could you not?
He knows how to swing.
Jay still believes in Santa. You know, I wish I still did.
I still do, because I've never seen him. Yeah. I know what you're saying, Jay. Because when it comes to, everybody's gonna hate me even more than Michael Beatty does. I've never been a big Rush fan, you know, and the only songs I ever hear are the you know, the same songs over and over and over. But what was that one song I was playing?
They have like 90 albums. I mean,
Voices Carry. Remember, I was really into Voices Carry for a little bit, you know, and I just happened to look up. I looked up, and the singer from Till Tuesday was in a Rush video, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So I went and I listened to the song, and I thought the song was cool, and it kind of made me look at, you know, like you were talking about, like deep cuts and taking like a band. Like, I'm not really into this, but if you dig in a little bit, you'll, you know, especially if they're a big band, you'll come across something that you'll like, no matter what, you know.
Yeah, because I think a lot of it is, you know, the songs we hear on the radio from all those bands, they're the poppier songs, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, that's what radio play does.
Yep.
You know, radio takes a great band and makes them shitty. I'm sorry.
Ah.
I love that look on Johnny's face.
Sorry, Jason Wade. It's like Jason Wade was never here. Is video gets deleted. So leave those thumbs ups quick, you guys.
And like we said, I know some people are probably getting upset at certain people's opinions about, but this is all just, you know, we all like certain things. We all dislike certain things. And I would never say.
But that's why the three of us work so well, because we don't all like exactly the same thing.
Oh, it's not even close.
Exactly. And we can bust each other's chops over it, and no one gets offended.
Yeah, I mean, when Dave says Metallica sucks, I mean, hey, that's his opinion.
Just because you want to go cry in a corner.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, musically, the only thing that we all can agree about is Van Halen. That's the only thing. You know, most of the stuff that Dave is really into, I'm not a big blues guy. You know, some of the stuff that Jay, you know, is into, the 8-string guitar stuff, I'm not really. It's not my thing.
The Cookie Monster vocals.
You know?
Yeah, you guys know I'm more of of a heavy metal type of guy, you know.
And if you guys watch the Guitar Hacks video, I'm really into classical music. That's really what I'm really into, which I don't know how deep you guys dive into that, but you see, guys, Van Halen can bring everybody together.
Well, that just goes to show you how transcending, is that the right word? Van Halen is. You know, like they talk about Michael Jackson, like they'll never be as big a pop star as Michael Jackson. Since Michael, I'm not comparing him to Elvis or anything. I'm saying Michael Jackson to now.
No, you're right. You know, Michael Jackson is the king of pop. He definitely is, he's an icon of our time.
And it's not like nowadays. He's
probably on the top. He's probably on the top of the heap. It just is
nowadays. Well, think of the biggest pop star now, right? They don't transcend generations, time.
Well, no music of today does.
No music of today. Exactly right. But I guess as far as like rock and roll, maybe transcending isn't the right word I'm looking at. But when you have people of different musical backgrounds, they can come together on one person or one band or something. And I think that says a lot about Eddie and Van Halen and their music. You know, like even my parents, like I'll put on Van Halen. They like it. It's not like they'll put it on themselves, but they'll hear it and be like, you know, they know it's good. They better know it's good. Otherwise, they're getting out.
Yeah, I'm about to bust a cap in there.
Oh gosh,
where is it? So I can have a fight in here now. It's like the OK Corral in this MF.
Oh man. So what? I don't know. We're 5 till. I gotta go tuck the chickens in because it's almost dark.
Tuck goose.
And the goose.
Wasn't Michael Jackson a product of Quincy Jones?
No, he was a product of
Joe Jackson.
Joe Jackson. That's right.
He was a product of butt whoopings. No, I think Quincy Jones got the best out of Michael Jackson and helped him, you know, structure those songs and with the melodies and stuff. But I mean, you know, Michael wrote some great music. You know, a lot of those songs he didn't write, but a lot of it he did.
But I think a lot of it. I think Quincy is responsible for a lot of that, though.
Yeah, but a lot of it
on that record, maybe. But you know, you gotta just remember Michael Jackson was in the Jackson 5. They were around in the 60s. Michael Jackson is much bigger than just Thriller.
But I think sometimes it takes a great producer to come in, and so a lot of it is timing as well. You know.
That's the magic of the music business is that the right place, the right time, the right producer, the right everything. When it comes together, that's when you get a Michael Jackson or a Van Halen.
If Thriller came out today, it would be huge.
It would be It would be the hugest thing in the world because there's nothing like that today.
Yep.
Nothing.
And the key to that stuff, like pop music nowadays, it's you know, beats and all the program stuff, and like if you listen to Thriller, it's
all still real music. It's real music. Toto is his band.
That's what I'm saying. But there's chord progressions. There's you know, verse, chorus, bridge. There's song structure in that stuff. There's guitar solos. What? In pop music? Holy crap. You know, there's instrument breaks. There's all this stuff.
But the thing is, do you even realize that Toto wrote most of those songs? They didn't just play on the record. They wrote that material with Michael Jackson.
Yep. Yeah, Thriller wasn't. People think that Michael Jackson wrote the song Thriller. He didn't write that song.
No, Steve Lukather is a major reason why Michael Jackson is a huge hit on that record. No one realizes Steve Lukather played 90% of the guitars on that.
It's crazy, isn't it?
95% of the guitars, actually. The only thing that Eddie Van Halen did was the solo to beat it. That's it.
And knocking before the solo, right?
Yeah, everything else was Lukather.
No, Jeff, I think we were kind of goofing when we said
Joe Jackson is Michael Jackson's dad.
Yeah,
not Joe Jackson, not Joe Jackson, the keyboard player.
Or the baseball player, shoeless Joe Jackson. We're talking about his dad.
Yeah.
Whooping that butt. John Boulware, I guess, is looking to get rid of his EVH Lunchbox amp.
How much, John?
I know there was some song that I'm trying to think what song it was that Michael wanted writing credit for that somebody else wrote. And they were like, no, I wrote this song. You know, I don't want to give up writing credits. And Michael said, no, I want writing credits on it. And the guy said, nope, you're not taking it then.
That's crazy.
Yep.
All right, bye.
Don't you? That's one of the recording sessions that I wish that there was video footage of, like, all that stuff, you know.
I'm sure there was. I bet you there was. Really do. It's just never going to come out.
Yeah. Isn't there a story of him? Well, I guess when they started the Thriller sessions, of him, like, because he was super bashful and shy, like singing one of the songs, like, behind a couch. Maybe it was, I don't know if it was the first song he sang in front of Quincy or something. I remember hearing a story about it. No idea if it's true.
I don't know. I never heard of it. I never heard.
Rod Temperton. There you go, John BL. Yep.
Gotta love that Wikipedia.
Yeah, I know, right? What would we do without it?
That's awesome.
Can you handle this for a minute?
I think I can.
All right, I'll be right back.
Okay.
I'm going to go in a couple anyway, but I'll be right back.
All right. All right. Anyone have any questions? Anything that they want to know or have answered? I have the answer. Hopefully. Yes, the Michael Jackson and the music business. Nothing happening these days. All right, so let's read some. Superfuzz says, read Lukather's new book. He talks a lot about the Thriller sections. Yeah. I've always loved Steve Lukather, and man, but just recently I've really, like, I'm watching everything I possibly can on Steve. He's become one of my favorites. John BL, no, I don't think I'm going to join this evening. I didn't sleep at all last night, so I think I'm gonna stay and relax. Soda Pop, yep, I changed the guitars on the wall a couple weeks ago. So most of the Van Halen stuff is here behind me.
Do you have a spot picked out for the Jem, or are you gonna sleep with that? You're just gonna strap it to your back?
I don't know. I'm just gonna. I think I'm gonna leave it on the couch. You know, it'll just be my couch guitar. Or, you know, when I'm not sitting in this chair, I'll put it in a chair. Showman Blues asks, beyond EVH, what's my favorite guitar at the moment? Well, at the immediate moment, it's this Ibanez Jem. But I mean, I love all my guitars. It's not a drag to play any of them. That was quick.
Yeah, I just had to go check on something.
Old Man Dan suggested strap locks for a Les Paul. I like the Dunlops. I like these. You know, these are good.
Yeah, I've heard nothing bad about those at all.
Yeah, I use them a lot. I use them on almost everything. Does the Jem have a custom case? No, it's an Ibanez case. It's form fitting to the guitar. Pink on the inside.
Same as the Universe cases.
Yeah, it's those. It's those
Same
old
with the pink Ibanez logo.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep. Daniel Greco. Hey Dave, love the Jem. Congrats. Any word yet on any rumors on new Jems for NAMM? That's funny because Dave, me and you were.
Yeah, I think. Well, and this is only a rumor, so please don't take my word for it. But Jay and I are thinking that there's going to be a new white Jem with sustainer package, like Flow 3. It's probably not going to be fully scalloped. It'll probably just be scalloped from the 20th fret to the 24th, like the rest of the Jems. But it's definitely going to have the same sustainer pickup that Vi has in his guitars. And again, it's not set in stone, but it looks like there might be one.
And that's white single coil with the black sustainer? No,
I think it's going to be white.
Okay.
I think
it's one in Flow 3. Isn't that a
Flow 3 has got a black sustainer, but Flow and Flow 2 have white sustainers.
Okay. What's a monkey grip for? Soda pop.
The monkey grip is just for its cool factor, so you can do stupid stuff.
Yeah, soda pop. If you want, there's a cool video that Ibanez and Steve Vai put out for the 30th anniversary of the Jem a couple years ago. And they talk with the original guy that put Vai's vision into the guitar, and they discuss the whole handle, the grip, whatever. And they talk about the first one that was made, where it was on the guitar, and all that good stuff. So definitely check that out. Just type in YouTube like the 30th anniversary Jem, and that video should pop up.
The funny thing, the thing that people don't really know is that my friend Joe Dispagni, who just recently passed away, from Jem Guitars, that's a company that I worked for, that the guy that made the flame guitar for Steve and the Swiss cheese guitar from the Yankee Rose video and all the funny funny shaped Jem guitars. He's the guy who actually came up with the monkey grip.
Is he the guy in the video?
No, he's a super heavy guy with a really long ponytail. A guitar builder, motorcycle guy, and he was Steve's best friend growing up. That was his brainchild, and he put that in Steve's guitars, and Steve liked it. And actually, I think Steve said to him, "Can you put something like this in one of my guitars?" And it ended up going in all the guitars.
Hey.
Yep.
Yeah, sorry. We have 10 chickens, and I kept counting 9. Kept counting 9.
And then you looked at your dinner plate.
And I looked in the oven. Oh, there you are.
Oh.
Turned on the heat. No. No, I kept counting 9 over and over and over. And then finally, I shined the flashlight underneath, because they're all in their beds, right? And there was one sitting like in a total different section. I don't know how she got up there, because there used to be stairs. They would just walk up them. Anyway, they're all there. So I'm super
Showman Blues, I think we're stopping for the night, but I promise you, on our next show, I will talk about this guitar fully, as long as Johnny gives me a little time to do that. I'll explain the whole thing and explain how it feels and what I like and what I don't like about it. It's right this minute, I like everything about it. I haven't had it in my hands long enough to not like anything about it. So,
so you have the full weekend and then Monday.
Yeah. So we'll talk about it. Jeremy Dunn, Dave Nesdall, heard any news about Kramer showing up at NAMM? I cannot give anyone any concrete news, but I think Kramer is going to have a good showing, if not at NAMM, in the very near future.
Mm-hmm. And what about Jerry, George, Elaine, Newman?
Newman?
Wouldn't that be funny if Kramer came out with a line of guitars like the Kramer Newman or the Kramer Jerry? I'm so stupid.
Remind me to talk to you about that when we get off here. When we get
Well, you might have to tell me later because I gotta put a special somebody to bed, and then Ellie, and then I gotta put Ellie to bed.
Yeah, John Bulwer. Yes, I got it here.
Oh, yeah, that's cool, man. That's cool. Yeah, I think as far as Kramer, I think they'll probably. Well, Gibson owns them, and I would say maybe 3 years ago, Kramer had a nice display in the Gibson room. For the past couple years, there hasn't really been anything. There's been like one guitar. And it's like a Les Paul looking Kramer. It's not even like the Kramers that we think of, you know. Although I think with them kind of coming back, I think they'll probably have a display there this year. I would think. Well, Gibson wasn't even at
no, they weren't
at NAMM last year.
Nope.
So if there's no Gibson at NAMM, there'll be no Kramer at NAMM. So as long as Gibson's there, then yeah. Okay, so I guess we're hanging up for a little while.
Yeah,
for 2 hours.
Okay, all right. We'll be back for the late show. John BL will be hosting tonight. 9 o'clock Pacific, midnight Eastern. So
wait, do you want to tease everyone with Caleb's story? Or no?
Has he been in the chat?
No,
he wasn't here today.
Oh well, then never mind. He ain't getting no.
Well, let me make sure because usually he yeah, if Caleb's on there, then yeah. I mean, normally he is, but
well, I'll just it's not like it's a big secret. Caleb saw Dave Grohl a couple nights ago. Is that last night? 2 nights ago? When the hell was that? So if you go to Nerd Halen's Instagram page, there's a picture of Dave Grohl looking at a Nerd Halen guitar pick, and I guess he said something like, "I'd go see this." So I guess he met him and BS with him for a little bit. So if Caleb's on tonight, I'm sure he'll tell us all about it.
Cool.
Bye, Johnny. You're muted.
Oh crap! Here I am. Okay. I was just talking to myself. It's okay.
We all do it. It's all right.
You're like, finally.
Do you guys talk to yourselves in front of your significant others, and they always, what? I was talking to myself, and you almost get like, not angry, but you almost get like annoyed that they even ask what you were saying.
Mm-hmm.
I do it all the time. I'll say something so stupid to myself, and Gina would be like, "What? I was talking to myself."
No, I only talk to myself if it's just me. If I'm driving and I'm by myself, or if I'm walking down the street by myself, that's when I talk to myself.
I talk to myself when I'm by myself, but when I'm in front of other people, so people think I'm nuts.
And then you try to like bite your own ear. So they really leave you alone.
Okay, Caleb says it's possible he'll join us.
Possible. Okay.
So, yeah. Normally, I mean, yeah. Normally he'll jump in. But yeah, looking forward to hearing his story. And I know that there's a lot more to that.
Oh, cool.
than I think he'll probably even say. But I know some stuff.
Ooh.
Cool stuff. Cool. Okay. All right. So yeah, we'll be back. We'll be back. Midnight Eastern time. So yeah, Jason Wade, if you're listening, great to see you, man. That was awesome.
That was cool.
Jay Hannon, awesome.
That's so cool.
David Nesdall, congratulations on your guitar.
Thank you.
And all right, we gotta go. johnnybeane.tv. Bet.
Yeah.
Me.